Good morning, everybody, and happy Friday. If you're here with me in the Discord, or in the YouTube, or in the X chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us. This morning, we have Frank Amateur Genius Tiger Trader, Mike Calvin, SW, what are you doing here? You're not supposed to be here. Good morning to you, Redberg, Plum Tinkles, TW, Andrew JP, National Cyrus, Delcor, Cicino, Ferrari Phil, Robino, Keegs, Raphael, good morning. Good morning to you, Big Kahuna, Nita Low, Tomoki, Mike, Master Trader Rick, Mason. Good morning to you, Corgo. Miradamar, WD. What's up, McDaddy, Dan, Mark, Mike, Sunrise Driver, Pat, Tracy, Justin, RJ Project, Dre, Candle Guy, Nano, Tano Rock, Killer Kyle, Alexander, Wiki Bobby, Sean, Dwayne Savage, Nwodo, Tay, Wajtek, Marvin, Q Mendez, Otter, Crypto Trades, Miss Hellfreak, Dervin, Nor, Rafal, Lido. What's cracking? Everybody's so late to wake up on a Friday. What's up, Rio Mayo, G Trader, G Lines, Fat Guy, good morning. Scott Bro, Lovin, TJP, Mark 13, 710, Work It Money Maker, Mr. Dio, Leo, Punisher, Ray, Angel, Anya, Nano, Mitch, Pastor, Modus, Vexo, good morning. Trade to win now, Rahul, Nika, Hindsight King, good morning. What's happening? I haven't taken any trades yet, but boy, there was some good ones. That short was juicy. Anybody short in this market right now? If we break this level, we have this gap in this volume show from here to here. It's gonna be juicy. It says, thanks for giving me a free month of MC. I'm learning a lot from your webinar archive. Nice. Happy to hear that. This looks like it's gonna be, boy, if it can just break out of this range to the downside. We don't have a lot of news that's driving the market today. Instead, it's gonna be very much headline driven. We did have a headline this morning, which caused this. Anybody know what this was from? What the headline was? I mean, that was like, I wish I was here in front of my screens. That was like the dream setup of all dream setups right there. That's your perfect sell the news pop. So good. Kind of bummed that I didn't catch it, but you know, such is life. If we break below this area, though, it's going to get very speedy to the downside. Nobody knows, huh? Dang. China, you just spitballing? Okay, you did see it. All right. Well, that's good. I'm happy that you saw that. It was very, very important news. President Trump said that he's still convinced that tariffs are necessary. President Xi called me in active talks with China to strike a deal. Crimea will stay with Russia. So basically saying that, like, there's not a deal yet. So the market reacted on that. But you have to understand, we had that spike up first because that's algorithmic price action. Because you see, like, tariffs, Xi, deal. That's what the algorithms react on something like this. Straight up. So when we have that type of news, you know, like one of the pieces of that news was he is in active talks with the Chinese to strike a deal. That's like, that's algorithmic price action right there. But that's such a perfect sell the news pop. That's probably the best setup since Globex, really. I would say. Pretty much it. That was it. Sell the news. What is that good for? 420 down to 220, 200 points. Oh. So good. Don't mind me. So we're just going to be kind of waiting for any kind of breaking news headlines that come out. But that's pretty much it. We do have some, I think we had some emerging markets data earlier. Just looking here. Yeah, Brazilian, Mexico. Do they still call Mexico an emerging market? I think it's just Brazilian data would be considered emerging market data. Mexico is not exactly an emerging market anymore. I mean, it's up for interpretation, but at the bottom of the hour, we do have Canada giving out their February retail sales numbers. Imagine how little the market's going to care about that, but that's actually one of the most important pieces of the news. However, it's debatable. Retail sales are important. It's lagging too much for me to care. What I'm going to be focused on today is at 10 a.m., and that's the Michigan sentiment read, if I'm still here trading. Papa Bull says, good morning, Rips. Back to Toronto from Dubai and ready to kill it. Got your streams from the Middle East and past 250Ks. Let's go. Goal is to keep it for a long time, get those payouts. That's all you ought to do. I was getting some DMs yesterday from people asking me how long it should take for them to pass an account. And the answer is, whatever the rules say, let's just say it is a 1 day to pass like Apex. The answer to that question is, if the market is giving you your setup repeatedly, maybe you can pass it in 1 day. If the market is lacking your setup and it's sparse for your type of trading style, well, it's going to take you longer. We don't have any control over what the market gives us, unfortunately. And we're never going to be moving the market with our sim fills, right? So you have to wait and be patient if that's what the market is giving us. Herbs can get us 90% deal. I'll see what I can do. Good morning, Savage. Been scalping the sucker since Euro Open. Yeah, I mean, it's been a great overnight session. That was like the dream right there, though. I get jealous of the London traders when they get something that just, it's like a Monet painting of a setup. I would have heard that squawk, would have looked at the algorithmic reaction, just tried to parse through the news as fast as possible, and then net short that thing. I mean, late, you could get short at like 3. Let's just say you're terrible. You get short at this break, 310, and then you're like a wuss, and you get out at like 260. That's still 50 handles, dude. I always try to like look at like worst case scenario. Best case scenario is, I short 420, I covered 220. But like, there's definitely 20 to 50 points to be found in this move, right? If you can't trade 20 to 50 points in that move, and you're a news trader, maybe time to reassess what you're calling yourself. We just got the 90%, but hey, if you can get us another one, I'll stock up and go full tilt. Well, that was yesterday. That was the day to do it. Don't go full tilt. Bought another 5 and passed them yesterday. Nice. I took my Apex really slow. I don't even remember when I think I got these at like April 2nd. Switch over to this. There we go. I got these April 2nd, and then we passed them yesterday. So we're ready to go on these Apex. I got 20 bad doggers ready to fire. 20 bad doggers ready to bark. Yeah, so we'll see what happens. I mean, I got so many accounts to trade. I got Apex, TPT, Tradify, the Percy Jackson, of course. What's up, Marlon? What's happening? Actual says in Apex that you should not stack accounts for the benefit of a big win. I don't know about that. Now go slow until you're above the buffer. Yeah, I hope I can. I mean, there's some retard on X yesterday who has this. He's figured it out. He's a genius. And he said that I go on here and I purposely try to lose because then I get affiliate money. Genius, by the way. Absolute genius. So yeah, my goal is with these accounts, obviously, to take it slow. You can see how long it's taking me past my TBT. This is gonna be day 4 that I'm trading my Tradeify. And remember, it's great because the profit goal in these Tradeify accounts, now that I'm on payout number 2, going for payout number 2, I only have to make $450 to $900 per account. For me, as long as I'm in the pocket, I think I can do that. I can try. You see Barkin positioning himself for Powell's place? No, I didn't catch any of those headlines, actually. Oh, look at this. I got stung by a bee yesterday in the pool. I always get stung by bees. Look at this. See my forearm? Look at the difference in forearms. Look at that. It hurts. It's like all swollen. Yeah, imagine if I got stung there, baby. Yeah. I'm kidding. No, seriously. I mean, I'm not kidding. Come on, focus. Yeah, it doesn't want to focus. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. 2 pins of T-ball. That's from work. Yeah, dude. No, this is a freaking bee sting. It hurts. Like, I'm not even kidding. Look at how swollen that is. Like that's I'm not moving. Like, here, cover the bicep. Look, I'm telling you. Look at how red and swollen that is. It hurts. How long did bee stings stop like swelling for? Woke up this morning. I was like, what the hell? I was like, oh yeah, I forgot I got stung by a bee. That's the trend needle mark. Yeah, dude. I would never do that. Dude, that's why I'm scared to do TRT. I don't want to lose my hair. My wife put like anti-itch cream on it. I don't think that helped. Maybe that made it worse. Rub some vinegar on it. Put some honey on it. Rub some honey on it. Dude, I don't understand what it is. My wife is always like, why do you care when bees come around? It's like, who cares? I'm like, because they always sting me. And she's like, they don't ever sting. I'm laying in the pool yesterday. I'm literally like in my little floaty. I was, to give a technical term, I was in the floaty and I was super ultra mega big chilling. And a bee just came up and he's like, hey, Rips, you. Ah! I was like, ah! That was my exact voice. Ah! And she goes, what's wrong? Go get the tweezers. There's a fucking bee thing in me, a needle thing in me. She got the tweezers, took it out. It felt like it was gonna be fine. And then like later in the evening, I was like, this thing won't stop hurting. It's like somebody's holding a lighter to my arm. The blood is like nectar. I don't know. It's not a mosquito. You know what the funny thing was? That little f***er died right after, too. What a life. Oh, this guy looks like he's relaxing. I'm gonna go f***ing sting him. Then I'm gonna die. Bro, what the f*** is wrong with you? I got a better idea. Why don't you go make some f***ing honey, you p***. You know? Come and sting me? That's right, you better f***ing die. Sounds like the ex-haters. I just don't get it. Like, bro, I'm literally just chilling in the pool. What do they want? It was weird. Only thing that works right after singing. Is there anything I can do now, or I just have to deal with a swollen arm? Dude, I was literally just sitting there. Relaxing. Sees you having a good time. Nope, can't have that. Yeah, seriously. Nah, dude. Suicide time. Yeah. Like, bro committed suicide over me. I don't get it. Like, immediately died. So weird. What a weird life. Maybe he was already on his last legs. I just can't really make sense of that logic. Although I guess bees don't have a lot of room for brain power. Kamikaze. Benadryl will help. Dude, I take an allergy pill every night before I go to bed because the freaking air out here. You guys ever see those, maybe it's just me who gets served this. You ever see those nose strip things that like are advertised on Instagram? Well, I guess it'd be Facebook. You ever see like the nose strip things? Is that just me who's getting served these? Because I'm so close to buying one of those things. I want to try it. It looks so like, yeah, the magnetic ones. People are like, dude, I'm breathing in 4K now. I'm like, I want to breathe in 4K. I swear to God, they're getting me. I'm like, I go to the checkout page and I'm like, what am I doing? I swear the freaking commercial gets to me. Like they put on the magnets and you see like these people are like, I can't breathe. And then all of a sudden it's like I can breathe fine. Listen. Oh, that mic smells horrible. It smells awful. I need to get it. What is that? Oh my God, that smells stanky. Oh my God. That is like 20 years of funk right there. That smells like a graveyard. Now that I know what I smell, that just smells like death right there. I've used Breathe Right strips, but I'm telling you, these magnetic ones, these magnetic ones are like, they look so cool. I don't know. You have a deviated septum? Yeah, I mean, I don't have anything wrong with my nose. I just, the commercials look so cool. Dude, when the guy was like, I can breathe in 4K, I was like, oh, I want to try that. I want to breathe in 4K too, bro. I'm only breathing in 1080p. There's nothing wrong with it. Put vinegar on this thing. I think it's too late. You know, I woke up with this thing, this little red dot here. This was filled with like pus. Now this is getting gross. Forget it. They said they said I had a deviated septum. Yeah, I've never had anything wrong with it. Dude, they got Ferrari Phil. They got you, buddy. Oh, they got you. I guess they make a lot of money on the refills, right? Because they're one-time uses. Imagine like somebody's like on their last magnets. They're like, I'm not taking these things off. What happens like if you're wearing like the air intake thing and then like you're leaning into your fridge? Would you get like smacked to your fridge? They're stuck in my fridge. Call the fire department. What happened? Well, you see, my nose is magnetized to my fridge and I can't get it off. That would be a weird 911 call. Oh, goodness. Honey, I'm stuck again. You signed up for a refill plan, dude. They get you. What is the refill plan? What are they, like 20 bucks a month? That's the one that I get advertised to, is the intake one. I mean, what would be the worst thing that could happen? I guess if you're dealing with like a neodymium magnet or whatever the big crazy magnets are, there's got to be something. Something bad could happen. I don't know. Anyone have those oxygen capsules you sleep in? I mean, no. Isn't like Michael Jackson the hyperbaric chamber, right? Michael Jackson used to sleep in one of those. Apparently. That's what the tabloid said. Who knows? We are pushing up. You remember how I said I want this thing to snap down? Well, that's why I wanted to snap down so bad, because if we snap down, this thing is going to freaking crater. That's why I didn't take the short, though. Just waiting. My Funded Futures, that's new? No, we just haven't traded them yet. But everybody that I've talked to in Clubhouse says good things about them. I always check with Clubhouse first, because I get reached out by companies all the time. Companies are like, hey, we're coming out with this problem, blah, blah, blah. And I'm very choosy about who I want to promote, especially on here. Apex, TPT, My Funded Futures, Tradeify. That's it. There was another one. They're already changing the rules. Anybody hear about this one? No names, no names. I'm not saying any names. Get out of here. I'm not saying who it is. But they're already changing the rules. Huh. Oh, hold on. We got a headline. China and the U.S. not having any talks on tariffs. That's the latest from the Chinese embassy. There you go. Now, there's a brand new firm that just came out, and they're already changing the rules. What's up with that? So, there you go. Canada retail sales out in 6.5 minutes. 6 minutes here. Yeah, I was looking for an afterglow trade. It would make sense for this to actually auction back down to like 230, but it's just not. It's not perfect. Wait, why is this not in sync? That's spooky. I don't like that when Bookmap is not in sync with CQG. That's weird. Wait, what is going on? Why is there lag betwixt the two? Let me see if what Rhythmic's telling us here. It's weird. I hope my CQG connection is not busted. Let me see on my actual trading one. Let me go back to this one. Maybe it's, maybe I have the trading view setting where it's like giving me the movement based on quotes versus instead of last traded. That can happen too. Put in my first request for a payout on TPT this morning, 5,400. Nice, dude. That's a big chunk of change. Be ready for 3 to 5 days of itching. Oh, freaking bee sting, dude. Does this really have a 30 handle to the downside from here? This is just too risky here. I don't like this spot. This is not a good spot. There's too much distribution. The distro is too wide here. I just don't like this. I'm not going to take this. I'm just watching it. Surely we short note. There's too much liquidity that's been taken around this area that it's like, it's too wide too. 270 to 220. It's too unpredictable. I would rather wait, until we get some sort of catalyst. Like, if that didn't give us more of a catalyst, if that gave us more of a catalyst, I'd be interested. But obviously, I don't think we should be driving higher from that. We did make a lower high, but I still think that there's the opportunity for the market still, while we're kind of waiting for news. Like, I still think that we can do this kind of crap, And I just don't want to be caught in like this. I'd like a nice, clean, like, short break here. I'd rather wait. Market still won't dump since nice liquidity above. Maybe. I don't know. Like, this is just not clean. I just want to be patient. I want to wait. I'm sure if you folks are shorting this right now, you're probably making a bindle. But yeah, anyway, there's a futures company that launched recently. No names though. I'm not gonna name any names. If you know, you know. But they're already changing rules. And I could have said I seen that coming, because the original rules that they had, it's just like, it's not a sustainable business model. It's to get people to start using your crap. It's just silly, because it's like, that just feels a little bit disingenuous to me. Anyway, where you get your news from? Well, here's the free source is this. Oops. There you go. Here's the free one right here. If you buy an account before Sunday, you can trade on the older. But think about what you're doing. I don't know. Do whatever you want. I'm just saying. Congrats on the Apex accounts. Thanks. I just got to get over that buffer in these bad doggers. That's gonna be the hard part. I'm not gonna lie, like, dude, it ain't easy to trade, boys and girls. It is very difficult to do this. I wish it was like, I wish I could wake up every single morning with the confidence of like, no matter what, I'm winning. If I woke up with that confidence, I'd probably lose. Because you know, when you're on a hot streak, when you haven't been like seasoned, like a nice fillet, when you've only been trading for like 5 years or less, you get on a hot streak and all of a sudden your confidence goes to the moon. You start trading huge size that you shouldn't. My size has not been huge lately, by the way. Traded 2 trades yesterday. Let me see. I'm gonna pull up the old broker statement. Here he goes again. There goes Rips again doing the broker statement thing. Dude, betwixt 2 trades, I traded 45 contracts. See, isn't that something? Hold on, let me. I always want to make sure I'm not doxing myself in my freaking statement. I'm still not trading this, so. Yesterday we made $6,070. This is 2 trades that I took. There's our T-bill. If you've been paying attention, we've been doing that T-bill thing. So this, my equity is actually at 575. I'm lacking 15K because of this, the T-bill. We thought it was going to slowly trickle in more equity for me, but I guess it's going to be locked up till May 20th, but whatever, it's fine. 15K in equity is like an additional 5 contracts. 5 contracts isn't going to change my life. I mean, I'm not going max contract size anyway, so. But yeah, so yesterday we made 6,070. 6,250 was pre-fees. These are all the fees. DR means draw. If you see CR, that means credit, but you know, that's like adding money, like depositing money into the account. So that's where we stand on the account there. 575 is the real number. Going for 600K. All right, Canada retail sales are coming out here. You don't have to consult with your lawyer first before showing us. I know, it's crazy, right? You know what's weird is all the 9s match too. Negative 0.4% in line. No, but like nobody cares. February, dude. February is like a freaking 18 years ago. Nobody cares about February. Who cares? It's February, dude. Come on, dude. Nobody cares. Boy, if this thing broke lower, I'd be just the happiest kid in America right now. You see that? We got to get through all of this. A lot of agreement in price right here. Canada, LOL. Dude, I know, right? Stop. Kidding. I just don't think that we're gonna have a tremendous break until we, like, at least 9 a.m. has to come, I think. That's what's keeping me out of this market right now. I just don't want to deal with this range. Like I said, 220, 290, like that whole 70 handle range right there is just. Still flat everywhere across the board here. What's a TOV account? I'm not sure what TOV is. Wait, TPT is live trailing as well? Not on the eval, but I think once you, once you get into the Pro Plus, it's not, but Pro is live trailing, yes. I'm pretty sure. I'm not there yet. I'm like, I can pass any day now. I just gotta make whatever. Let me see what my balances are. All right, so this is the lay of the land with TPT. So we're close. I mean, I gotta make $2,400. I mean, that's actually not that hard to do. Well, you know, if you're right on a trade, it's not hard to do. 2,400 bucks. Do I need to hit that in one day? No, but I've already had 5 trading days, so it's whenever I want. I pass these whenever I want. Once you get into the Pro, it's intraday trailing. They switch from EOD during eval to intraday unfunded, right? But isn't there a threshold? Once you cross a threshold, it stops, right? Isn't that, you know? How many contracts per trade you take normally? Depends on the setup. Like when we had crazy volatility, I only needed to trade like 5 to 10 contracts max. There's some trades where I've taken 30, 40 contracts. There's some trades where I take like 2 to 3 contracts. It depends on the setup. It's contextual. How much am I willing to risk on a trade? It's like, dude, if I get dealt like ace king suited and I'm up against a very aggressive player who's usually loose, I want to start building a pot. And if the flop is in my favor, I'm going to start building a pot even more. Doesn't mean I'm always going to play ace king suited that way. All right. Sometimes I'll play aces very meek and meager because the situation. Where's my position? Where's the action? Who am I playing against? Is the flop favorable? Did I get a set? If you're using like a fixed risk, I mean, you got to be dynamic in these markets. Everybody's different, but like I have a big opinion on this where it's like, you got to be dynamic in this. Like these people, like there was somebody who commented, I was like trading, I don't even remember what it was. I was like trading my Tradeify accounts or something. I was trading something live on stream. And they're like, dude, I saw you go red for like $1,200 and then like you only covered the trade at making $800. That's a negative RR. And it was like the most I could make in that account was like $800 because I can't make over 900 for the second payout thing. You can do whatever you want, but give me some rope. Just follow me here. So on a trade like that, they're like, but like the trade continued higher. Like if I let the trade on, I would have made $3,000 to $6,000 for the amount of size that I put on. But it's just like people like that are just like, I have a strong feeling they're just never going to succeed in trading. You know, just like locked in their own little box. Like, you see, I watched this video. This guy is like the best paper trader I've ever seen. I've watched his videos. Dude, you should see his paper trades. And he told me never be dynamic in these markets. Okay. See how that works out for you, pumpkin. But yeah, I'm a firm believer you ought to be dynamic in your trades. Like if the market is giving me like a very tight range to work with and I'm like in a must trade situation, which by the way is nearly never, but I'm just trying to invent a scenario so you can understand my point of view. If you're in a very tight situation in the market and like you have it dead to rights where you know that the market's going to bounce here and the extension's going to go here and that maybe could be 5 to 10 points, maybe you are putting on some size into that move, right? Why do they sound like that? Their balls haven't dropped yet. Quick answer. Funny how these people always seem to have a list, but I don't know. I'm not even kidding. There was a guy who was like stealing my levels and trying to create his own Discord room. He had a very strong list. I saw him stream one time. I started dying laughing. I was like, oh, it all makes sense now. Wonder why you're stealing my levels and trying to pass them off as your own. Dude couldn't even pass a combine to save his life. Many such cases out there. Was his name Tips? No, was not. What indicator you use in TradingView for volume profile? VRVP. Visible, range, volume, profile. You can pause the video if you want to steal my settings. There it is. Oh, wow. Order book clearing out for what, though? See, that gets me a little bit interested when I see the order book clearing out. By the way, did anybody say anything about like, oh boy, I want to stay out of this range? Anybody out there warn you before this range created itself? Order flow, folks. Read order flow. It's better than everything else out there. Do you by chance use trend lines in your trading as well? I mean, you could probably look at some of my trades, draw some trend lines around them, and it would make a lot of sense that I took the trade, and you could find some correlation between you drawing trend lines after the fact, but I don't actively use them, no. I read order flow. I read price, and it's an amalgam of auction theory, order flow, momentum trading. Somebody asked that, they're like, oh, you know, ICT setups or SMT concepts. I mean, if you go back and you look at my trades, you can probably find some ICT or SMT concepts in my trades, but I'm just reading them and interpreting the data in a different way. That's why like Bookmap works for me, because the way that it sorts the information, my brain understands. We're all looking at the same data, right? We're just looking at different ways that it's represented. For real, right? Like right now, the NQ is giving us an output of how many contracts are traded and at what price. That's it. There's a timestamp there's a number of contracts, and there's a price at which they're traded. That is the information that we are given. You can interpret that information any which way you want. How you interpret it will dictate how you trade. How you trade your setups, how you find your setups. There is so many different ways to reframe that information to find a way to have it work for you. That's all this is, folks. That's all this is. It's interpreting information in a way that you can find a setup that works for your strategy and trade it. Don't overcomplicate things. Doesn't need to be overcomplicated. CEO Cruz says, good morning, Rips. I purchased 3 accounts last night using your code, so thank you for that. Well, thank you. Trying to start trading my Apex. However, every time I log into my TradingView account, it takes me to I'm guessing your other one. You got to make sure you use the login that they gave you. Don't log into your Tradeify. Log into the one that they give you. If you go to the homepage, the dashboard, there's a little box with like stars next to it. It says like your username, your password. Use that one. They give that to you. So log in to that one. Don't log into your own Tradeivate account. Like I have multiple Tradeivates open here. This is Take Profit. This is Apex. This is Tradeify. I have all of them open right now in 3 separate tabs. You can be logged into multiple Tradeivate accounts at once. Big life hack right there. So you just have to make sure you're logging in with your Top Step credentials right now. You need to log in with your Apex credentials. That's it. When will they have Apex 90% off again? Never. I don't know. I wish they told me. What about your position sizing? It seems you often risk a few thousand to make a few hundred. I come from Forex and it's completely different. I don't though. It may look like that from time to time, but I do not. Specifically on my personal account. When I'm trading my personal account, I am never doing outsized risks like that. It's like never gonna happen. However, if there's a situation like which I just described, like there was a situation, I don't know if it was yesterday, day before that, where I drew into the position like $1,000 or $1,500, and then I covered the trade at $900, $800 in the profit. We're just talking about this. I had to close it at 800 because that is the most that I can make in these prop accounts that I was trading for that day. That's it. That's all I could do. If I let the trade run, I probably would have made around $6,000 per account, which then means I'd have to go and make more and more and more and more in order to get the next payout. So, getting a little driver in price here. I wonder if we have any news that's driving this. Probably not. But yeah, that's probably what you're referring to, if anything. I'm limited on the amount of money that I can make. But I'm sitting here, I'm locked in, I'm reading the market, and I'm trading around the market. That's what I'm doing. Rhythmic keeps stuttering. I wonder if TradingView is using a rhythmic connection on my chart here, because this is not connected to my broker. I want to see if there's a discrepancy between my broker price. Yes, there is. Wait, no, is there? Hold on, I guess I can. It looks the same-ish. It is weird though. I'm getting a different price from Bookmap, from CQG, and from TradingView. Yeah, it's weird. Whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll trade through this. Hey Rips, are you live on Discord just like how are you on YouTube? Yes, exactly. But there's some latency on YouTube, whereas on Discord it's as low latency as you get. Rips, please, is this what happens through Trump's first term? Random pops and drops of news almost daily. Yes, that's the best thing ever. It's amazing. We get blessed with volatility throughout the session nonstop. I hope this doesn't end for the next 18 months. How many likes does the stream need today? 600. We'll do some giveaways if we get to 600 likes. Which, by the way, if you're not subbed already, sub to the stream. It's free. Rips, you should see if you could partner, give out free TV subscriptions. That'd be awesome. I mean, TradingView is actually one of the cheapest options out there. I was using, oh boy, what was it called? eSignal for the longest time. eSignal, I was paying like $900 a month for charting on eSignal. TradingView works out to be next to nothing. Like the data is like $7 a month. The fee is like $10. You're talking about $17 for a month? It's very cheap. For what you get, it's extremely robust. Yeah, I mean, e-signal's notoriously overpriced. You ask any, but it's like, you know, it's ICE's product, so they gotta charge that premium. It was, the reason why I used it was because of the polling rate. Like, you had like a polling rate of, like, the polling rate in Bookmap I think is 8 milliseconds. The polling rate in e-signal was down to 2 milliseconds or 1 millisecond, which is insane, especially if you're scalping equities and you need to like have Twitch reaction speed. Good morning, Ripsmon. Did you see what Full-Time Trading wrote? Or is that just me? Sign up for the year. They always have 60% off every now and then. Yeah, if you want to do it, you can do Black Friday and then you can load up years. I think I'm good until like 2035. I think I'm good until 2035 for TradingView subscriptions because I bought a bunch during Black Friday last time. Isn't TradingView 1 second since it doesn't use tick by tick data? No, it's not that slow. If you go to like, here, let's see if this works. Watch. See, it's polling faster than 1 second. You see? Even though this is the 1 second chart, it's polling faster than 1 second. Ripsmod, you're alive, right? 2 days in a row. Ripsmod. We're just not responding to people when they're like, hey, what's the Discord? We're just over that. We just don't do that anymore. Okay, got it. You had a hair transplant? Yes. I used your mom's pubic hair. Good morning, good trading Rips. Yeah, I mean, we're going to try. We're going to try. Hey, Rips, with volume profile at these peak areas of volume where price is at now, do you expect more chop around this area? I mean, that's why I'm not trading it right now. She has some luscious locks down. Dude, only the best. Whose mom was that? MR. It's the first comment, too, of all time. Oh. First comment of all time. That's what you came with. Hey, Rips, I think when Ripsmod throws that link, people don't correlate it to being in the Discord. Being in the Discord. What do you mean? I don't know. Your hair story smells fishy. That was good. That was a good one. Just got an ad for the biggest Bitcoin conference in Vegas next month. You going, Rips, or do you stay out of crypto? I mean, I was definitely trading crypto. I mean, I don't really function in the crypto universe much anymore. A lot of poker players do, but I'm not one of them. No giveaway today, dude. 600 likes. We're at 291 right now. Now I understand. Stop it. All right, Ripsmod, we got it. We get it. Okay. All right. Ripsmod is spurging out right now. Ripsmod number 17. This would be number 5, I think. I don't know. Bro's fighting for his job. I like this version of Ripsmod. This is Rips 4.0, I think. Ripsmod 4.0. Wow, Rich, nice call with sellers showing up. Yeah, it's still in this range, though. We got to break out of this range. This is going to be a sick opening. This is going to be a nice opening, I think. Be lovely to trade. Number 5 in 20 months is pretty good. I mean, we had to go through some muck to get this Ripsmod. Let's smash the big bands and head to the brothel for some Friday fanny. Dude, I always forget, too. Here in Nevada, there's like legal... What do they just call it? Legal prostitution? It's not in Las Vegas, not in the confines of the city. There's like a city like in the outskirts. It's where they used to film the Bunny Ranch show on HBO, which is going to be like way too old for some of you in here. But there's like, is it like legal prostitution? I don't even know what they call it. Those rooms, boy, imagine the smell in there. Yikes. When them hotkeys come out, dude. Hotkeys were supposed to come out for the longest time, and they almost did, and then they just never did. Rip, what reason do they clear the books? Because nobody wants to get blasted. Nobody wants to provide liquidity in a big sweeping move and be caught offsides. So they provide sparser liquidity. They don't want to uneven their books too much. That's why. Is there any way we can watch you play poker live? I mean, there's always been. Venetian, when I played on there live, there was cash flow. I mean, I post a lot of stuff. In July, there's going to be a really great episode that comes out, which I'm very excited about. Let me see if I can find this.
Let's go.
Why is this so slow? Oh, there we go. I don't know what's going on. Hold on, this quality is like really weird.
Yes, I have scared everybody out.
I don't know if you can hear that. Probably.
Save a little, yeah.
Let's go. Oh my God.
There we go. Look at dude's eating a banana.
Brave man. Brave man. Heads up.
Yes, I have scared everybody out. Again.
Go 4 ways.
Save a little, yeah. Maybe,
This is the last clip that was posted. This is from Cashflow.
Jack 4-6.
Do I find Sashimi annoying to play with? No, not at all. She's great.
Yeah, he's in a really good spot here.
Thank you, though.
Having almost 70%. Phil's just going ham on that banana.
Yeah.
Phil is going ham on that banana.
Sean's the one betting though. Rips.
Can I
Raising.
still do the couple? Can I still order from couple? Steakhouse? No.
You already
Sean's
use,
in there. Let's go.
You already use your comp?
No. Feel free to.
8.
I'm just
Action
No, I
card.
was
2 pair and 2 pair.
Don't mind, but that's...
Yeah.
I have some.
Yeah.
It's up for sale. And by for sale, I mean
20,
anyone
20.
can use it.
100.
It's at 8.
How many bananas can I get from the gift shop? Gift shop bananas, please.
Dude is loving that. Look at that. Oh my God, banana
Goes to
cam.
the second bite. Thank you, camera operator, for the continued look into the life of the banana that is slowly disappearing.
BPA.
Pot's up over 24,000.
Donnie, I don't care. It's about the banana right now.
Oh, yeah, we can have both. We can have both.
Oh, rips.
Oh, he snaps.
Oh my God.
2 pair.
Jeez.
Wow. I was just messing around here,
That kind of job.
and Rips shows the Jack 8, and Sean loses a pot worth $100,000.
Almost double our previous high
they
on
call
this
rips.
show. 56,600 was the previous high.
It is.
Now 101.7.
Oh my God.
Damn, Rips.
The cash is flowing to Rips.
There we go. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. That's Sean Madden. He's a good guy. Play with him all the time. Did he tilt out? He was not happy after that. He was very unhappy after that. We are 9 minutes now to the top of the hour. No news until 10. Yeah, no news until 10. Whatever happened to Andy Stacks? I mean, he's a hustler player. I don't know. He might be playing like overseas now, like Triton, you know. He might be doing that stuff. Who knows? Is Bookmap one-time buy or monthly payment? You can buy a lifetime subscription to the Bookmap service, but you still need to pay for monthly data for market data. No matter what, there's no way to have Bookmap work unless you have data. Can I copy your trade? Do not. Never. Ever. Ever copy any of my trades. What platform are you trading your Apex and take profit? I've been messing with Ninja for a while, not loving it. Yeah, I usually would trade on Ninja, but because you're copying 20 accounts, TradeAbate's built-in copier I think is the best. So I've been using TradeAbate. That was hilarious yesterday when ChatGPT was giving you some Zoomer talk. I know, that was sick. On Kizzy. Yeah, Sean had 8-6. He had 2 pair. I was surprised that he snap called. I was like, dude, you have a set? What? I was like, set of 6s. I swear to God, I thought he had a set of 6s the way that he snap called there. I was like, oh. And then he turned it over and they're like 2 pair. I was like, oh, what? Okay. The snap call threw me off. Like, he looked weak enough for me to put him on. Like, I snapped him all in on the river. I threw in 2 cranberries, so. I don't know. It was an interesting hand, but I always look back on that. I was like, dang, this is, I don't know if that was the perfect line. Obviously, got the most money out of it, but still, like, always try to reanalyze and see if we could have a better line there. How do you connect multiple accounts? Could you describe each tab? 1 tab for each broker. So 1 tab for Apex, 1 tab for TPT, 1 tab for Tradeify. Chrome tabs. But you can't have a preset take profit stop loss on TradeAbate on group. Correct. That is the only downfall. That is it. Does he look like a man beat by 8-6? I was playing last week and I had jacks. Like, I hate jacks. Jacks are literally the worst hand. I had jacks and like an ace flop, the king turned, and I was like, dude was firing. And then like, I was like, it was deep in the session. I was pretty gassed and I was like, whatever, dude, you win jacks. And he turns over like king queen. He's like, I had it, Ripsy. And I was like, yeah, I know, dude, I have jacks. He's like, do I look like a man beaten by jacks? Oh, Rounders quote's always the best. I love poker. It's one of my favorite things. I've been playing poker for over 20 years now. It's one of my favorite things. NQ, nice reaction overnight from the 4-hour OB opening. Watching for a sweep of the 50-minute equal lows and a run back to the OB. Maybe order block. Rolled up aces over kings. Yeah. Jacks is among set compared to what he played. Yeah, I mean, it's just a weird hand. Yeah. Jacks are monsters compared to what you play. Yeah. Did you even had royal flush? Yeah, I've had a royal flush before, but it's like maybe 2 times. I don't know. In 20 years, maybe 2 times. You're rarely ever getting paid a lot of money if you have a royal flush, unless you're playing like a table game. It's the most you ever won in a session in poker. Since I moved out to Vegas, I can't remember. So it was like 2 sessions because I played Bellagio and then I played Aria. Somewhere betwixt 400 and 700. So you'll see on this next, you'll see in July. Just stay tuned for July. It's a very good episode of poker. You ever play with that poker player that killed his mom and pop? Never even heard of this person. That's the first time hearing of that. What's the tax rate like on those poker winnings? 50%. It's the same as what gambling tax is at. It's very expensive. But I'd rather be paying taxes than not. Means you're doing well. We are still kind of just like holding this floor here. So I mean, if we have some pressure off the open, I think this is going to be a lovely short, but we really have to get a lot of pressure. It's probably going to be a very choppy, weird opening, to be honest with you. Played in the WSOP while out on bond. Dude, I've never heard of that before. That's terrible. What a freaking weirdo. That's a sociopath, psychopath, whatever they are. Hoping the 9 a.m. algo brings some action. This range is blah. Yeah, I'm with you. Does the casino take the tax when you cash out that big? If you're from a foreign country, they do right away. Like one of my buddies from Canada came down here and he won like, I don't know, on a slot and they took away the taxes right away. So if you're a resident here, they certainly do not take it out right away. You can, I mean, I'm sure you could do some type of withholding or something, But they give you like if you cash in a tournament, they give you a tax form right out the gates. So. I never knew there was that kind of money. You're definitely a professional. I mean, dude, that's on the smaller range of high stakes. Got to watch high stakes poker. I mean, high stakes poker this last season has been insane. It's been like $1 million pots, $1.5 million pots, massive millions and millions of dollars. The amount of money in poker is insane. Yeah, I mean, high stakes poker is ridiculous. It's awesome. I love it. Supposed to play today, but the lineup isn't good. I was supposed to play yesterday. The lineup wasn't good. Does this technical analysis sound okay? Waiting for price to sweep and then wait for confirmation of structure to the downside in 1 minute enter? Maybe. I mean, I'd be waiting for this opening range to build and then kind of assess it from there. You don't need to rush into a trade. I mean, sometimes I do. Often I do, but just because I do doesn't mean you have to. Have you played in the high stakes game for cash? No. We play for bags of Doritos and Funyuns. What kind of bankroll do you have to be able to play high stakes poker like that? I mean, a lot. Obviously. Think about trading. Try and trade if I haven't watched in a while, so not sure where you were at opinion-wise on that. I love them. I'm going for my second payout from Tradeify. I think Tradeify is a leading firm. I think they are fantastic. The rules are extremely defined. Straight to funded is great because you don't have to mess with an evaluation phase. I love it. I've already taken a payout from them. I'm going for payout number 2. What's typical buy-in? Depends on the stakes you're playing. There's a 200, 400 game that runs out here that there's somebody who buys in for like $2 million. You can buy into that game for $40,000. You can buy into that game for $200,000. There's the minimum buy-in for like the game that I play at Bellagio, 100 when it's that is 5K, 100, 200. The min buy-in is 10K. But it's usually like only like looky-loos that come in would buy for that much. You're gonna last like 2 hands, you know. Game plays big. 100, 200 at Bellagio plays big. What's your thoughts on the 20% consistency rule on Tradeify straight to funded? That's presumably the biggest impacting rule difference, right? I think it's great. It keeps you in a box and you don't have to think about much. Like yesterday, it's like, oh wow, I'm done early. Feels great. I like it. Being able to like have a very defined line that you have to take is just, in my opinion, is lovely. Is your typical buy-in about 70K? Yeah, 70K, usually. Can you walk away from a game anytime you want? If you're playing cash, yes. But there's etiquette. Like, you're not gonna win a big pot and be like, all right, guys, I gotta go. That's called hit and run. I just don't like the daily loss. Tradeify had, not sure if they still have it. Once you get over the threshold, it's gone. I mean, and dude, like it's $3,000. It's a lot. I was skeptical of Tradeify, but if this man is saying that is legit, I'm gonna try it. I mean, dude, what's there to be, what's there to be skeptical about? The rules are so clear. The dashboard is insane. They give you a free journal. Like, what's there, like there's so many firms that should have skepticism. Like, I'm so confused. Like, what is there to be skeptical about? Look at this. Like, hold on. Lagarde is speaking right now. Where's my thing? Look at this freaking journal. You get this for free with Tradeify. Oh, Trump is talking again. Trade talks are going well. Look at this. This is, you get this for free, dude. This, and it automatically syncs. You don't have to do anything. Russia and Ukraine are coming along. Latest from Trump there. Ah, he said something. He spoke with Chinese leader Xi. That's all. There you go. That's why you get a pop. Trade deals are going well, says Trump. I wonder if we can get some rejections here higher. Isn't it crazy how we're like refusing? Hold on, let me hide this now. We're refusing to break. Big line in the sand right there right now. Kind of annoying. Always have a stop loss, especially with the Trump market. Yes, 100%. Were you big in online poker in the early 2000s? Yes, I played a lot of online poker. Most of the time I was playing heads up on Ultimate Bet. I played tourneys on Poker Stars. I didn't, Full Tilt was so slow for me. Ultimate Bet was like the fastest, especially for heads up. And I played a lot of heads up cash, a lot of tournaments on Poker Stars. I played party poker a little bit. What else was there? A little bit of Full Tilt, a lot of Ultimate Bet was what I played. But yeah, the Tradeify journal is like one of the coolest features that you get for free. And like for people that have never journaled before, it's like, oh, I didn't know I had all of this data on me. It's amazing. Look at that. We're right back to the balance area. Imagine that, huh? How ridiculous. 220 to 260. Come on. Come on. I understand, but I found out about Tradeify before I found your content. It was kind of weird for me when I saw the part of straight funding. I mean, it's still, there's still rules to follow. I mean, dude, trading is so hard. People think like, oh, these rules, like, oh, so simple. Nah, dude, trading's hard, man. Have I played with Antonio Esta and the Ari? Maybe like 15 years ago, but not anytime recently, no. Maybe like in a tournament a long time ago, but no, not recently. I have not. Pay more for straight to funded works out. Yeah. I mean, the thing is like most traders out there are going to get a straight to funded account and probably blow it. That's just being real. Trading ain't easy. But if you treat it like a very real account and you well, there we go. Trump said something. Waiting. Come on, give me the news. So annoying. I'm waiting for a squawk, but there's not one coming. Still nothing. I hate when that happens. We get a huge pop like that and then I don't hear anything for a while. It's like radio silent. Super tilting. But again, we were just talking about this is why you have to use stops in this market. Got to be very careful. Does your wife prefer the trading stories or poker stories? She don't like anything to do with trading. She loves that I trade, obviously, but she does not like talking about trading. I yapped her ear off all the time about trading until she told me, she's like, I don't actually care about anything to do with trading. So can you stop? My thing is with all the props now at 20% consistency, 5 max payouts to live, it might just be better to bank 1,000 day and lock it. Yeah, I mean, for my second payout here, I have to make somewhere between $450 and $900. I don't have to, but like for consistency's sake, that's where I should be targeting. You can do whatever you want. Very close to deal with Japan. I mean, he said that earlier. I don't know if that was like right when that pop happened. I don't know. Maybe you're right. Tariff plan going very well. US will end up with a lot of good trade deals. I mean, it's the same thing he's been saying over and over and over. This is why I think like if the market cannot hold pops on that, I feel like the market wants to take this lower, but we just got to be patient. That's the annoying part. It's just waiting. Trading is a lot of waiting. Good trading. How long do you think it will take when somebody will ask for 90% off? We've already had that. Don't worry. Rips, which Tradeify account is better? Whichever one you can afford that makes sense with your budget, that also makes sense with the rules. Like eval accounts are going to be more budget friendly, and some people are okay with that because they're not seasoned traders. Somebody like me, I'm going to take a straight to sim funded account because I know how to trade and I don't want to deal with an eval stage, you know? BS King who? Trump? Oh, yeah. Not me. Oh, you're not talking about me. Spoke G, that was a pop. Yeah, there's the first pop, though. That was not the second pop. I think the second pop was the Japan thing. Yeah, Trump, yeah. Growth is amazing. You get 1 day to pass and no activation fee for growth. I didn't know. Yeah, I haven't looked into any of the other plans. I'm just doing straight to sim funded. So you mentioned China. The next quote was close to a deal with Japan. Algos reacted to the first part. Yeah, you're probably right. I'm gonna turn down these squawks now. Now they're just yapping. Oh, nice. So Trump is going to be on a flight to Rome. That's kind of actually a good thing. That could be good news for us, ladies and gentlemen. Him on a flight. Well, I mean, he can still tweet up there. What am I saying? That was kind of, I don't know why I didn't think about that. Yeah, he can tweet from the sky. What am I saying? He's on lockdown. He's in a capsule in the sky. He's got Starlink. He's got Starlink up there. Probably got it comped from Elon. Yeah, I was like, oh man, maybe we can have some clean price action. Yeah, he's gonna be in that small metal tube. Well, not really small. Air Force One is gigantic, but he's gonna be up there and be like, trade deals are working. How on earth 1,300 people watching, but only 387 likes? I mean, come on. That's what I'm saying. What are we at? We are currently at 392. I mean, come on. I agree with you. What's going on? I should just go hit the gym. This PA is not worth it. I agree with you. I mean, we might have a beautiful setup, though, once the market opens. We'll see. I'm trying to keep my hungry eyes at bay. I'd be okay if I didn't trade it all today, to be honest. At least in my Percy. Maybe we could trade some props. I don't know. I don't know how I want to face this open, to be honest. I think we got to be patient. Open's going to happen here in 20 minutes. 20 minutes. Trump waiting for me to enter the market and blow my account. Well, if you were short down to the 220s, you definitely got blown. So right now we're simply flat across the board. This is Percy Jackson sitting here with no trades, obviously. Tradeovate, we got no trades. And which one is this one? This is Tradeify, TPT, Apex. No trades. Like I said, doing nothing over here. A lot of yapping about nonsense. So he bought, dump it. Yeah, it feels like that sometimes, doesn't it? Hello from India. What's up, futures trader? Trump is definitely trying to take out all the sim traders. Good chance of that, dude. Very good chance of that. Oh, snap. Coach J in chat. I didn't see you, buddy. If your significant other hates when you talk about trading, hit the like button, my man. What's up, dude? That's hilarious. She likes poker, though. I'm not gonna lie. She actually likes poker. She's played poker plenty of times. Like, we went to some poker thing together, and I bankrolled her. Obviously, didn't end well, but still was fun for her. What future do you trade? The Nasdaq futures, Nasdaq 100 E-mini futures, the ones that are kind of just written right here. Was the volume indicator on the right side of your screen called? Cody, it's called the VRVP. As it is every time. I mean, dude, I swear there was somebody out there that was like, hey, this range is going to suck. Nothing I can do about it. I want it to be better. I would love, like I said, this is the trade that I wanted. I wanted that. I wanted to be at the terminal just crushing that trade. That would have been so juiced up. Why does this guy have a pine profile picture? What's a pine profile picture? I don't know what pine is. Ribs heard Tradeovate might incorporate all accounts into one panel, so no need for multiple screens. I mean, I kind of like having this separate. It keeps everything, like they're different props, so I kind of like that. Is the volume profile showing double distribution? I mean, if we go out like the 3 minute, you can see a lot more than that. Wait for it. This is where we're just stuck right now, right? Not a lot of auction up here. Price probably wants to come down somewhere here if it's going to come down, right? If you look at days past, then we can see much larger profile here. Higher. Yeah. A lot of stuff going on up here. So, TBD, we'll see. We'll have to see what happens, right? A lot of room for activities right now. A lot of chances for anything to happen. There's a high-low indicator used on your screen. Same one we use every day. Spaceman BTC. Been getting a lot of new viewers in here lately. Oh, Greg. What show is that from? Some English show. Sweep above 300s and flush possibly. Maybe, dude. Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't got a lot of faith in this open. It's the final Friday of April. Did we get 3 trading days next week of April before it's over, right? 3? Yeah, 3. Once we break out of the range, though, it should be nice. Want some Baileys? God, no. Might boosh. Yeah, I can see that too. 15 minutes till the market opens. Still not doing anything that fits my criteria of a setup. Ever use Heiken-Ashi candles to help identify trends? I'm not a Heiken-Ashi guy. I've never had success with them. So no. But again, talked about this at the top of the call. It's all the same data. It's just whatever works with your brain to interpret it in a way that you can have actionable information to trade off of. That's it. I mean, we could walk back all of these shorts from the 420 area, that sweep at 420. We could be walking back all of these shorts, start filling in up higher for sure. But it's just one of those like, just kind of rolling, relaxing, choppy, you know. I brought several of my peeps over to the dark side. I told them to be ready for the rip show. Hey, this ain't the dark side. This is the light side, baby. Dark side is some other streamers that maybe not so profitable. 420s and above. Dude, I'd love to see it, but, you know. Yeah, I'm not looking at the market with hungry eyes here. I just want to try to do my best, get some trades on, get on with my day. That's it. You look at options data at all? Yes. It's very important. Shows you where large players are positioned. 100%. We are at 493 likes. Get to 500, we'll do a poll. Get to 600, we'll do some giveaways. What's the max you should make it a day on Tradeify straight to funded again for consistency? It depends. If it's your very first payout and you're trading the 150K accounts, you want to be gunning for, I think it's $1,800 max per day. Payout number 2, max of $900 per day. Payout number 3, I think it's $900 again, max per day, per account. It just, I mean, all the rules are there. They're in the help section. 150K straight to funded. Very first payout, $1,800 a day is your cap. Is what you should be looking at. You can make as much as you want. You're just gonna make it harder for yourself though, if you make more than that. So if you make over that, you should probably lose. I did that on my first round of them and everybody's like, dude, why are you making so much? I was like, because I love money. They're like, well, that's not how the rules work. I was like, oh, you should probably read those things. And then I did, and I was like, oh, got it. Now I'm here. All right, let's do this. Let's do a poll here. Let's see what you folks think. Will the NQ end the day above or below? Let's get saucy here. Let's see what you folks really think. All right, vote with honesty. Your votes are anonymous, so vote what you really think. Tom Hogarth says, last Friday's a month produced trend days, 80% of the time, never tested it. So who knows? Yeah. I don't know. Somebody was like, oh, dude, Tom Hogarth trades money. And because I was like, who else is trading like a decent sized account live on YouTube for free? And people were like, dude, Tom Hogarth. He wrote a great book, but then I watched the stream and it's like, Oi, I'm up 100 pounds on the day. That's a horrible accent, but you know, 100 pounds, like, what is that? What's going on here? Why are you even streaming that? What's the point? Just do a paper account at this point. Tom on voice. Dude, I don't know. I've never heard the guy. He switched to small account recently to relate. Yeah, or, you know, I mean, no. If you're a trader, there's no time to relate to people. You want to make money. You know what I mean? Oh, like, dude, there's so many stupid furus out there that are like, oh, let's do a small account challenge. It's like, well, dude, that's called the most account challenge that you can actually afford because you're a liar. You know what I mean? Oh, it's time for another small account challenge. You mean the most you can afford account challenge because you're a liar. Oh, goodness. He live traded the 100K into millions every year before. Dude, I don't know. I have no idea about the guy. I just think it's weird that hundreds of dollars or hundreds of pounds kind of seems like an awful waste of time. Yeah, let me be a millionaire, but waste my time making $200. The math ain't mathin'. Math ain't mathin'. Yeah, no killer traders switch to small accounts and give up potential millions to relate. Exactly. Aren't the chances of gap fill pretty high today? What do you think, Ribs? I mean, if the order flow supports it, sure. If we have a bunch of people going to the sell side, sure. Anything can happen, dude. I have no read on whether or not we're going to break these range lows or if we're going to continue higher. If we sweep higher and then we break down those range lows, there's a bunch of setups in betwixt all that. Where we take the white to dinner tonight. Carbone, baby. Carbone. Doing a little carbone tonight. What exactly is he relating to? The poorhouse. I don't know. Doesn't make any sense to me either. Hey, Ribs, ever wonder what kind of news system Algo listens to versus what we have access to because our delays on the headline is pretty crazy? I mean, you know, if you have Bloomberg, the squawk is pretty instant. I mean, you get access to pretty much as quick as it comes out, unless you're there watching the live stream or like you're actually boots on the ground. Like, it's pretty quick. It's quick enough for you to make an actionable choice, in my opinion. Your mileage may vary, though. He trades 100K in bigger accounts simultaneously, but why not show the profit from it, though? Dude, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on over there, but I'm just saying, like, I just don't get it, you know? Any tips on option data to look at for insights? Look at longer term contracts and where people are positioned at how much. Look for collars, straddles, strangles. I would start there. Start looking for breadcrumbs. 63% of gap fill by end of day, 8% chance before 10 a.m. based on us being below midnight open, London low, Asia low, VWAP, data back to 2008. Thank you, Gary. Thank you. News at 10 a.m. consumer sentiment. Is that what it is? No, it's Michigan sentiment. Well, I guess it's the same thing. I always call it the Michigan sentiment. So we get the inflation outlook, which is what I think is going to be the most important part of that data. The 1 year inflation outlook and then the 5 to 10 year. I'm assuming the 5 to 10 year is going to be like 4 point something. Ribs, have a great weekend. Not interested in trading today. Gonna walk away. Had a great week already. Not gonna give it back. See, Wayne? That's why I love you, buddy. Smart. A lot of trading is knowing when not to trade. And Wayne nailed it. He's not feeling it today. Out of here. Good. Love that. Smart. Way to do it, buddy. Follow Tom daily for the 2021. He always shared the big one. And this year is the first time with a smaller account. He got a lot of hate for the big numbers before. He has awful fall. Yeah. Well, yeah, I don't know. I just poked in my head in one time and I was like, what's this hundreds of dollars thing? That's weird. But yeah, I mean, who knows? I thought the book that he wrote was brilliant. So all I know is what I saw, and what I saw was weird. And that's it. No shade, no nothing. I thought he's a tremendously good author. Rips mod, I never said that. Rips is throwing shade for no reason. What is going on? What? Yeah, I mean, of course he's been in the game longer than me. Okay. Did you ever get a mentor when you knew you were in trading? When you were new? Oh, new. I had a couple mentors that helped me along the way with various things, yes, but I didn't go like out and seek like mentors, you know. They were friends of mine who worked in the business. That's it. Let's see what happens today, shall we? Wow, a lot of bears in. Well, not that many. 397 votes. Get those votes in. I want to see. I'm very curious. Do you trade with stops? Never used a stop in my life, dude. You people are going to think that's serious. No, I always use stops. Yes, always. Yes. Yes. Of course. People are going to think that's serious if I say something like that. Of course you should use stops. Come on. Especially in this market. Biggest lesson from Tom's book, add to your winners, yes. A stop is just a stop profits. Yeah. I mean, you should, if you're having trouble scaling out of trades, you should only be scaling out using a stop loss, dragging it behind your trades. It's a quick, easy way to make more money, I think. Stops for percents, yeah. Or people who like money and keeping it. They have a trading course for sale now. I have a free YouTube stream and you're in it right now. It is a little bit expensive sometimes, right? On Monday, when we're back here, it's going to be free $99. On Tuesday, I think I might I'll drop the price to free $89. Wednesdays, we usually do a special. It's like buy free, get one free, right? So if you get the free stream, you get it for free again. Thursdays, it gets awfully pricey at $3.98. So, yeah. I read the book you suggested, Trading in the Zone. It completely changed my perspective on how I see the markets. I love that. Trading in the Zone is lovely. Mark Douglas, very good read. Do you do well in the last Trump news pump cycle? Yes, 2016 was glorious. Lovely. That's when I started to finally turn the corner, was during Trump market. That's why I love the Trump market. It's lovely. And then we got COVID market after that, which was like, oh my God, this is insane. RC says, tell SW to not to be a bellend. Yeah, well, the thing is that he's probably watching the stream instead of staying away. Cameron says, Rips, no red day in April so far, right? Yes, no red days since, you can go back on my Twitter, but it's, I think, February 20th or something like that. Knock on wood. So, no red days last month, no red days this month. We're up almost $300,000 for the month of April. We did $100,000 in the month of March. So, we're cruising. We are cruising, baby. Cruising. Top 3 books to read: Mind Over Markets, Markets in Profile, and Trading in the Zone. That's my top 3. 1 mil incoming. I want to. I mean, I just gotta focus. It's, believe it or not, it is actually difficult to trade while streaming. Very, very difficult. Especially when there's a subset of the audience is praying, oh man, I want him to lose so bad. There's a big subset of people, probably 20% of the people that are watching right now, they're like, oh man, I hope this guy freaking loses. Which is weird. Weird way to spend your time, in my opinion. I appreciate the people that aren't like that. I really do. All right, we are 2.5 minutes from the open. Let's try to maintain our composure through these markets and see if we can grab any nice, clean trades here. Oh, wow. Just got laid off 20 minutes ago. I think I'm going to not trade today. I'm sorry, buddy. The good news is that there's probably something better for you on the horizon that you just don't know it yet. God likes to throw us challenges in life, and sometimes right when things happen, you really don't, it's hard for you to make sense of it. So just understand there's probably something better on the horizon for you. You just don't know it yet. So yeah, my sympathy, of course, but there's going to be something better for you. You got to understand. You got to believe in that. Like, there's going to be something better on the horizon. I would definitely sit out, though. I would not be, like, trading with stress, life stress. I've done it before. It's not pretty. Just, you know, enjoy the long weekend as best you can and understand that the big man probably has plans for you that are going to be like, you're going to get 6 months into those new plans and be like, wow, this is so much better than where I was 6 months ago. Have faith. One and a half minutes, 90 seconds. Let's see. Not feeling great about today's trade, but we're going to try to navigate our best here. See how this open treats us. Oh, God. Let's see what we can do here, folks. See if the market gives us any delicious, delightful, delectable opportunities here. $30 seconds now. We're trading right at those 300s now, too. $15 seconds. Be careful you have a position on. Could get very wild. We are rejecting out those lows. That is a nice clean double bottom. Quadruple bottom if you're counting yesterday's after hours trade. Or I'm sorry, yesterday's power hour. Wow, that blasted through 300s there. Holy. Apple, biggest green candle I've seen in Apple in a long time. Wow, somebody bought the pants off Apple there. Let's see if this is holding this liquidity, because this is like a nice clean breakout. We go up into this volume shelf and this could have a heavy impact to the north side here. I mean, it just has to be buyers out of this gully of despair. We're having trouble at 320s. Amazon coming down, Nvidia coming down, Tesla and Apple both up, Meta coming down, Microsoft slightly pushing up, Google coming down. If this does break out here, though, it's just fighting at these 320s. I guess we have room up to 360 or so. I wonder if we're going to have a pullback to like 280 or so. If we get a pullback to like 280, we just have to burst above here, like getting strong above 320 if we're going to be looking for like a long to 360. Apple's pulling back a little bit here. 300s are kind of holding, but not really. So if that was the highest point there is up at those 320s, then there's a good chance that we might be tickling down to those 220s. Oh, let's watch here. Can we push back above 300 is the big question here. If we can't push back above 300, I think that we're going to visit 220s. Still sending it lower. All right, I'm out. We made 10 bands off the open there. Good move. I like being out at 260 because those bids were, and look at that. Whew, what an exit, Ripsy. Sometimes, dude. Sometimes. That's why I was like, do I want to trade the personal first? Do I want to trade props first? How about that exit, though? Ripsy got him. I'm always proud of myself when I get out on a reversal. Nice trade, but I never heard when you say you entered because I don't want people copy trading me. That's why. I do not want people copy trading me. That is exactly why I did not share when I'm into this trade. I do not want people copy trading me. All right, let's see. Back to the mix here and see if we have any props that we can trade. 10,000 on a Friday. That feels like a day for locking it in. Keeps the green streak alive. We got in at 318, 320, 322. You got a big tell when you're in one on the personal. Dude, I know. I'm not trying to play poker on here. The real ones who've been trading with me for a while, they know when I'm trading my personal. Like, I'm locked in. I treat this seriously, even though it's like, 10 grand is not going to change my life, but it's like, 10 grand is 10 grand. That's a 20K pot in poker. Like, I'm going to be locked in. Like, 10K is 10K is 10K, dude. Like, that's a chunk of change that I got to be focused on, You chat about pricing. Yeah, I'm giving you like my thought stream. I'm giving you my thought dump. You know what I mean? I do the best I can. Look, this stream is free. I trade a large account on this stream. I trade for real money on this stream. I think it's a pretty good bargain. I don't think there's a lot of people out there that are doing this. So, all right. So here's that. Like, you remember how I was saying, like, if we push above those 320s, I want to be looking for longs. The follow-up trade would have been that long off of where I closed. Sometimes it's those days where it's like, dude, if you would have just reversed where you closed, you make a bundle. But is what it is. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think it was 10 contracts total. Isn't there legalities when it's a personal brokerage? In what way? Not that I'm aware of. I simply just don't want people actually copy trading. I'd be gutted if people are like only tuning into copy trade. I feel like I offer a little bit. If I'm just doing like signals and stuff, like that's kind of cheap. Like I feel like I have a lot more to offer than that with my 11 years of experience. Well, this is year 11. We have 10 full years of experience. This is gonna be my 11th year of trading. I feel like I have a little bit more to offer than just like, hey, here's long, short, All right, so let's see here. We're retracing to the previous 4-hour low. I guess we can zoom in a little bit here. Part of me wants to lock up the Percy, but yeah, I think I will. It's Friday. You know what? My wife has her family member coming into town today. I'm taking them out to dinner. I want to be in good spirits. Obviously, I'd like to have a 6-figure day today, but 5-figure Friday is just as good. It's all the same. We'll be back here on Monday and trading it again, so whatever. The profit we're at is $585,000 since January 21st now, so proud of that as well. And it's been a very fun journey to share with everybody here because for as many haters as there are, there's 100x the amount of people that are looking for success in this. So I appreciate you all. The missing 15K is simply because I bought T-bills and the margin, I emailed him this morning. Let me see if he responded. He said, ask the risk team to cross-check and shoot me an explanation. Either one, if this is a mistaken calculation, or two, if this is standard for T-bills. The reason I believe it could be a back office load issue is 15K is a bit of an odd number on a 300K T-bill. I will get back to you ASAP. He sent that 11 minutes ago, so there you go. Yeah, I don't like this extension because I want to see a bigger pullback. If we could pull back and refresh liquidity, like this is such a good trade if we can actually pull back to like 310. I don't know. I hate to not have a trade in my prop accounts today, but like, I don't know. The thing I don't like right now is Meta is going down and Google's going down. Everything else is kind of like pushing. Apple is super strong. Like the S&Ps are probably insane right now. Let's see. This is the S&Ps. Yeah, I mean, dude, S&Ps, what a clean trade. 20 handles. Wow. Yeah, I just don't like this up here. Do you see how many people are actually shorting into this move? I just don't know if they have enough liquidity to stop this push. That's the problem. If we started to see Microsoft topping out here at like 389 into 390s, maybe there's an opportunity, but as big as this range is, it's still a tight range in my opinion, because we haven't fully retraced this move up to 420. If we were screaming right now, I'm going to catch a ride to 420, but we're not. We're rejecting it at VWAP, and that is very telling. I don't like this. And I also don't like the short, because I think that we can pull back short to 310 and then enough liquidity to break through VWAP and go. We're also not seeing clean liquidity patterns here. And look, Meta going down. Microsoft sputtering. Google can't figure out if it wants to break this pre-market low area or not. And Amazon is like just right in the middle of the range. Nvidia is not confidently pushing. This is a cocktail for not a nice setup for me. I can't trade the NQ in this market. I'm happy with the ES. Dude, the ES is great. The ES giving you 20 handles there off the... Like, come on. That's plenty, dude. 20 handles is 20 handles. Crazy. Why'd you enter that trade? Resistance at 320. I said very clearly, if we break above that resistance, because we were double topping. Let me show you. Go to the 1 minute. We were having a clear double topping here. Right here is a 321. This is where we gathered liquidity above 320. You said, all right, you heard me say, like, if we're going to get longs here, we're going to be blasting through that, and we're going to get this tap-in move right here that we're seeing. We didn't. Instead, we saw a lot of offers coming in, and that's where I started to open my short. So on that pullback, we got short, and I don't have hungry eyes. I'm only, like, previous week high is a very good area where we've been trading a lot of liquidity. We've been doing around that. I covered most of the contracts at 260. So prior to that line there. If we continue to crash down, maybe I hold like 2 contracts to go for a little bit more, but we're talking about like thousands of dollars more on a huge push down. Do I know where Trading Views VWAP is off? Maybe mine is because I haven't updated it or something. I don't know. It's working for me. I mean, this is nice. That looks good to me. So. But that was for Jason. That's the explanation of why we took that trade. Again, reading order flow, reading auction theory, those are all the things that go into a trade like that. This is big, right? That gives me the exit of my short. If we go down further, we slam it. Oh, well, I missed the bigger trade, but we didn't. And that's why I do these types of trades, because you'll see often on this stream, right? Like I'll be short and then I'll cover most of the position here. Maybe I'll leave 10% as a runner and then it'll continue down. And people are like, well, why would you close there? Well, on a day like today, it makes a lot of sense why I would close there, right? Look at what happened. All I can do is trade what's in front of me. I'm not I'm not Doc Brown. I don't have a DeLorean. I don't know that it's going to do that. So I go for the safer trade, the safer setup. That's good for 10 grand. 320 all the way down to 260. That's 60 handles. That's a great trade. That's all I'm looking for there. All right, now pull back to 310 is going to be interesting. Let's see what happens here. I didn't trust it enough to take this short, but if some of you saw like what I was talking about, hopefully you got a couple ducats there short. Okay, there's your 310s. Let's see. What's the reaction on 310 now? A lot of bids. See, and there's some markets too where it's like if you're seeing that bid stack at 310 all the way up there when you're trading 360s, you can scalp that for 10 points. Nobody's going to stop you. There you go, 310 to 320. Nobody's going to stop you and be like, hey, dude, that was only 10 points. Now it's going for more, but I'm just saying like that can be your setup right there. You know, like, hey, 310's that line in the sand. We saw it all the way up at 360. I'm going for just the bounce trade there. I'm going to set a buy at 310 and a sell at 320. And that can be your whole setup for the day. 10 handles. You don't have to go for these monster trades. You know what I mean? Like, you don't have to. Do whatever you want. Trade however you want. That's the beauty of it. Yeah, given this type of pattern here, I'm probably going to just end the stream here, and I'm probably just going to go and hang out with Discord. I can't promise I'm going to trade my prop accounts today. I just want to, you know, I want to go into my Friday feeling good. And you know what's weird? It's still because I have a passion to be, like, I wake up every single day and I say to myself, let's prove to ourselves that we still got this. Right? That's my MO every single morning. I wake up and I say, let's prove to ourselves that we can still do this. Every single morning. That's how I approach this. I never go into the mornings now with like, oh, dude, you're killing it. Just keep killing it. No. It's like, let's try to continue to prove that we can do this. That's it. I don't go into the market with hungry eyes. I don't wake up in the morning and say, oh my goodness, I'm just going to be the best trader in the world because that's who I am. No, it's good to have confidence, but you don't have overconfidence. And so on a pattern like this, where the market is not giving me exactly the clean setup that I want, I don't want to go into a prop account where even if it, you know, the amount of money is negligible compared to what we're doing in our personal account, but still, I want to be a winner across the board. I want to make sure that I'm trading a market that's worthy of my trades. That trade off the open, picture perfect open setup for me. I love that. Rejection off 320, we take it down, we take it to where all of the liquidity was trading all morning long. That's a beautiful setup for me. I'm going to take that every single time. And hopefully I'm taking that in my real account, my real money account. Or a prop account that has, you know, payouts pending, like Apex PAs, Tradeify. If I was in a TPT Pro account, that would make a lot of sense. I want to be paid for my time is the point. And if it's not worth me getting paid for my time, I'm not going to take a trade. Like right now, what I'm seeing in this tape developing here, probably not worth my time. So, all right, everybody, let's do a giveaway before we go. Yeah, should we do that? It's dealer's choice today. You get to pick whatever you want. You want an Apex account? I got you. You want a free month of MC? I got you. Very easy to win today. Very easy to win. What I want you to do is I want you to click on where it says Tradeify sale. You see what Ripsmod just did there? Here also, it says Tradeify sale. Click that one link. It says Tradeify sale, right? I want you to scroll down on the page and it says partnered with the best trading. And then you're going to put in that word. Trading what? Yep, that's correct. You got it. Perfect. You got it, folks. Oh, dude, this market's just... Nope. I probably wouldn't touch this thing until after Michigan sentiment. We're going to go hang out in Discord. We'll talk about it, but yeah. This is not a market I want to be risking the 10 bands I just made. No chance, dude. This is not it. This is gross. This is the freaking range that's gross. That layup trade, the only thing that I missed was the refresh off of 260s. If we could have just had the wherewithal to get the 260s up to VWAP, I'd be a very happy lad. We'd probably be up 30 to 50K. But hey, there's always Monday. All right, we got 233 people in. Just make sure you're following me on Twitter and Instagram, X and Instagram right here at Selling Rips. By the way, I'm not on Facebook. I'm not on MySpace. I am on Hot or Not. No, not on Hot or Not. What's it called? Bumble. Not on Bumble either. Nobody reaching out to you is me, by the way. Tinder, yes, that was me. OnlyFans, yes, of course. Up 14K and I'm running away. Love to see that, buddy. Nice work, Cameron. Way to go, buddy. Do you see how whippy this is, though? 30 handle whips, 40 handle drops. It's just, you got to be locked the F in. Lock the F in. I was on Horn Pub. That is correct. Horn Pub. There was somebody who was playing my trumpet. All right. Once we get it up to 275, I'm going to roll the first one right here. Okay, here we go. First winner is going to... And remember, when you do win, all you have to do is tell me what your username is on X or on Instagram. Make sure you're following me. That's it. And then you win. And then you tell me what you want. Free month of MC, free Apex account, any size. Here we go. First winner is Sven. Give it up for Sven. Sven, you won the giveaway. You won. Oh, you know what I want to put on before we go here. By the way, you only have a minute to claim, so get to typing. I hope this Sven claims it. $20 more seconds. Never fails to surprise me, though. Funny thing is, like, we didn't do the entries, like, it was like literally less than like, it was like 1 minute. All right, next winner, Zen Thoughts. Zen Thoughts, you have won. Come on down, Zen Thoughts. I swear my arm is getting more swollen as the day is going on. This is not chill. Holy crap, I never win. Well, that's changing in this moment right here and right now, my friend. All right, what is your username on X or on Instagram? Keep spamming it until it shows up right here on screen. Let me post. Yes. Just type it. You could have done it instead of saying let me post. I'm just saying. And then you got to tell me what you want. Five Figure Friday always has a nice ring to it, by the way. All right, I'm putting you on the clock. You got 1 minute to claim at 9:51 Eastern. We are moving on to the next person. 45 seconds, buddy. Uh, 20 seconds. It's mind-blowing. Truly. Feel bad for the people who really want to win. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bah! Savage, yes, dude. You've been in here for a hot minute. Love you, buddy. What would you like, MC? Or you pick. You tell me, buddy. I forget what's your name on. It's Savage something. I forget what your name is on X. Let me know. What's your name on X? Let me make a coupon here. I forget what your name is on X. Wait, did Zen Thoughts post? Oh, dude, way too late. Oh, snap. Ah. Something. Message me in Discord? Yeah. Right now. Go, 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 go. Go, 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 go. I also posted never came through on that area. Well, that's why I said, you gotta spam it. Spam, spam, spam. A lot easier if you just give me your Twitter name, then I can move on. Unless I have talked to you on Discord before. LOL, almost died in a car accident, laid up, fully casted up, took me too long, FML. That's funny. Send me a message in Discord. Not me. Not me, dude. Oh, wait, hold on. Unless it's... Oh, you're talking about in the off topic. Hey, there you are. Okay. Whew. I thought you were sending me a DM. Okay. There we go. All right. Let me get you. Let me do the coupon code. Welcome back. There we go. Savage. Okay, and reactivating you. I'm gonna cancel your rebuild too, so you don't have to worry about anything. Bingo, bango, and there you go. You're now good until May 25th. Congratulations, my friend. Next winner, L. Jess. I love this person. They're so cool. You've won. What is the name on X? You message me a lot on Instagram too. Either one. And let me know what you want. We got Apex accounts. We got free months of MC. We got it all, baby. Yeah, that's right. That's what it is. Yeah, that's on Instagram. We chat often. JSK. And then, yeah, there you are. What would you like? Free Apex or... This is your first win too, isn't it? Wait, hold on. Maybe not. Is this your first win? I think this might be your first win. Yeah, we've had a long conversation. What would you like? MC? Congrats. One free Apex for month of MC. What's it gonna be? Yep, got you. Congrats, one free Apex. I'm gonna send you the coupon code right now so I don't forget later. Give me a second. This is for any size. Remember that. Don't, if you want to get a bigger account, get a bigger account. This is for any size you want. Absolutely any size you want here. Boom, boom, boom. And you just put in the coupon code in checkout. That's how you claim this. Oops. And there you go. Cool. You're all set. Congratulations. Congrats. There you go. All right, next winner. Samuel Micho. Samuel, you have won either a free month of MC or free Apex account any size. You got it, Savage. Oh, look, you got the gold name now. Welcome. Welcome back. I'm gonna tag you in here. Welcome. Welcome back, buddy. Get into that main chat now. Okay, what would you like? That was easy. See that? See how quick they were? Instantly. Bang, bang, bang. That's got to be on Instagram. Oh, I hope this is a real account. MC or Apex, my friend? Do. Boop-a-doo-boo. Un Apex, por favor. De nada. Got you. Let me get the coupon. Let me make sure this is your account here on Instagram. We're firing, by the way. We're just going to keep firing. I couldn't care less. Let's just... Uh-oh. That's not an account, my friend. DreamPock94656 is not an account on Instagram or on X. 30 seconds on the clock starting. 35 seconds. 30 seconds starting now. Okay. Try this one. Yeah, there we go. Oh, it's Poker Dreamer. You won last time. You won on Wednesday. Welcome back to the winner's circle, my friend. Good place to be. All right, next winner. Here we go. Bingo. Wait, Poker Dreamer? Wait, hold on. Did we just get bamboozled? This person's like loading in multiple YouTube accounts. Hold on. Hold on a second here. Hold on.
Nope.
Is that the same person? Is that the same person? What's your username, buddy? Bro, what's you got? You got 20 seconds to claim. Things got real quiet in here, huh? Uh-huh. Things got real quiet in here, didn't they? What are you looking for out here, buddy?
Another one.
I don't think we can do that. Next winner. Boom. Tori Wells, you're in the building here. Tori Wells. Savage's first thing he says, Luna, I'm a winner. Only took me 2 years. Was that? There's no way. Savage, is that literally your first time you've ever won? Is that real? Oh my God. Dude, you're so overdue. I'm going to add an extra month. I'm adding you another month. You're good to go until June 25th, dude. 2 months for you, buddy. Savage. Yeah, man. That's your first win? That's outrageous. You've been rocking with us forever. That is outrageous. Keep talking dirty to me. I'm gonna make it 3 months. All right. You twisted my arm. I'm making it 3 months. You're good until July. There you go. Free quarter for you, buddy. I just miss you. I miss you, bro. Come on. Oh, dude, we're way past Tori. Sorry, buddy. Usman! Come on down. Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, snap. Hold on. We got some news. I'm not trading this. I'm just going to watch it, try to talk through this. What is the expectation? Oh, my God. 5 to 10 year is supposed to be 4.4%. Okay, here we go. Let's see what the final is. Usman, let me know what your username is and let me know what you want while we're looking at this newsprint. Do it quickly, please. Here we go. Oh, so this survey was closing before the April 9th tariff crap. So this is actually, I don't think the market's going to react on this, to be honest. Let's see. Oh, Ripsy. Oh, God. Wow, that is killing people right now. Oh, Lord, that is gappy and destructive. I'm so sorry that if you got caught in that, welcome to the markets, my friend. Ooh, that's gross. Ugh. That is gross. I don't trust this long. I'm just going to say that right now. Unless, are we in the 3s and the 5 to 10? Nah, we're not even close. Yeah, in line with the, the 1 year. This is why I love Michigan. The 1 year inflation expectation is at 6.5%. And then you have everybody out there being like, did you see the price of eggs? 6.5%. We're still doing our dual mandate to get us under 2% this year. Yeah, good one. 6.5% 1 year inflation outlook. Oh my God. Only in America. All right. That's ridiculous. It's so funny, dude. I love you too, buddy. What do you want? Apex accounts or free month MC? I said I don't trust this long, and there it goes. Bad read, Ripsy. Oh, there you are. And you do follow me. What would you like? MC or Apex? You pick. Oh, and you are, dude, you won on like Wednesday, I think. Congrats. What would you like? From Scotland, too. Talk to me, brother. You tell me what you want. Apex is cool. I got you. I'm sending it right now. Tell me what you want, what you need. All right, here we go. There you go, buddy. Congratulations. Next winner. I got nothing but time over here. Watch me go. MB. As in making bread. Make that bread, baby. We'll do 2 more after this, all right? 2 more. I'm feeling festive. It's a 10K Friday. What can I do? Why not? MB got 40 more seconds to claim. If he doesn't claim, we're doing 3 more. Remember that. It's 3 more, including MBZ for Sheezy. I want you folks to be booted up for the weekend. Come on. I want you folks to have like a great weekend here. Give away some free stuff. Least I can do. You spent your time with me this morning. Got to return the favor. 10 seconds starting now. 10 seconds, buddy. Come on, MB. Don't do this to me. That rhymed a little bit. All right, here we go. Next winner, Andrew P. Clubhouse member. Andrew P., what would you like, sir? Unless it's a different Andrew P. I think Andrew P won. Which Andrew P is this? Hold on. We got a couple Andrew Ps. Andrew P. I've not won in 2 years of watching multiple streamers end up winning 2 in 2 days. My man. Next time, don't put the @ symbol. It's very dangerous. You're flirting with fire, my friend. All right, Andrew P. This is a different one. Congratulations. I don't think you've ever won before. Okay, free month of Clubhouse or... All right, gotcha. Apex coupon coming in hot. All right, we got 2 more winners coming in. There you go. Congrats. 1 free Apex. Boom, boom. There you go. You're all suited and booted. Congratulations. Next winner is Fibonacci Fox. I Fox with you. I'll Fox with you, dog. Come on down. How do you get live market news? Subscribe to Squawks. But most people are not going to like it. Squawks, baby, Squawks. Another different dude. All right, 30 seconds to claim here, buddy. If I whine about not winning, will that increase my odds rips? I don't know, maybe. You could try it. Maybe it puts in bad vibes. Who knows? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Come on. 20 seconds. Remember, we got 2 more to win, so if Fibonacci Fox does not claim, then we are on to the next. I'm on to the next. I'm on to the next. 10 seconds. Oh, ho, ho, with 8 seconds to go. Hello. What would you like, my friend? What would you like? Well, tell me your name first. I got to find you. All right, I'm putting you on the clock because that was very slow. 10:05 and 45 seconds. Yes, but I need to know your name to give it to you. You have 40 seconds left to tell me your username on X or on Instagram. There we go. Okay. Yep, and you do follow me. Nice. Let's go, baby. Congrats. 1 free Apex. So remember, this is for any size. You put it in the coupon code section. It works for any size. All right, so we got 1 more winner here. Who's it going to be? Good luck, everybody. Final winner of the day for Friday is Colgo. Come on down. Did we have any green names that won today? Kind of weird. Dag nabbit. I know. But hey, if they don't claim, they got 40 seconds to claim. We still got hope, ladies and gentlemen. Don't worry, we still have some hope in here. Ride that hope train all the way to Value Town. Come on. No green names? Maybe I had the settings wrong. No, I'm kidding. I always do the settings right. Don't worry. How I claim? Well, you're going to have to type in your username, then you're going to have to tell me what you want. What's your username on X or on Instagram? You're on the clock for 1 minute starting now. So 10:07 and 20 seconds. We are doing it until then. If I say you're the best trader in the world, will I get a 2 weeks trial to MC, please? No, but I would call you a liar because I'm certainly not. What did I say? 15 seconds, 5 seconds? I can't even remember. MB is just responding right now. Oh no. Rest in pepperonis, my friend. MC does sound nice. You're in it, buddy. All right, we got to move on. Colgo, got to move on. How about if I would say your best poker player? I'm not that either. Does bubble skip for MZ? I'm really trying to stretch it out here for you, buddy. Really trying my best here. All right, the final winner for Friday is BD. Big dog. Big dog. Big dog. We found him. It's big dog, BD. There he is. Big dog. Big dog. Where you at? I'm going to re-roll in 20 seconds. Five seconds. 5 seconds. Boosh. Oh my word. Oh my word. Oh my goodness gracious. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Wait a second. Ripsmod, you got 30 seconds to claim.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
Yep, we got him. What if Ripsmod doesn't even respond? Ripsmod, did you clock out for the day? I might, dude. Ripsmod, if you don't respond, I'm gonna give this to somebody else. Ripsmod is asleep. Oh my god, I can't believe it. All right. Oh. Oh, that's funny. You're funny. All right. Sorry, you're disqualified. Nope. Nothing. You get nothing. Joseph Novik, final winner of the day. How do you get live market use? Everybody's responded to your question like 5 times, dude. Squawks, Bloomberg terminal. Mix of both. First time winner. Okay. Let's do it. Let's get the last part. I will take MC. Okay, but what's your username so I can message you? I got to send you the coupon code because if I sent it here, everybody would take advantage of it. Everybody would be stealing from you. I think he's a bot, dude. Ribsmod is anything but a bot. We've done Zoom calls. Yes. But what's your username? What's your username on X or on Instagram? Don't put the @ symbol. We can do this. Okay, there we go. Boom. Yes. Please be following me, please. Checking on Instagram. Please. Come on. Come on, baby. Please. I got faith. On which? Yeah, on which though? Because it's not on Instagram. What's your username on Twitter? Oh, because this is Instagram, and you don't follow me on Instagram. Yeah, you don't. Unless you spelled it wrong. Do you want to respell it? You don't follow me on Instagram. You're following a fake Rips if you're following somebody. Let me see, wait. Following one. Nope, you follow somebody named Susan Bell. And on Twitter, that username doesn't exist. I'm assuming you spelled it wrong. You can do this. You can do this. I promise you. Okay, there we go. That makes a lot more sense. Okay, yeah, there you are. Hey, all right, let's go. Okay. You scared me. You spooked me out there, Joseph. All right, congratulations to you. You sent me some woman's profile. All right, let's do this. Boop. Get you your coupon right here. All right, everybody. Anybody catch that long off the low? I mean, we are just dancing in this opening range right now. This ain't it for me. I don't like this. I'm on the moon. Woo, we're getting frisky. J-Min FN still. Wait, hold on. This is worth showing. This is bonkers. Hold on. Look at this. What? Dude, we've answered your question. Literally. People in chat have answered your question. I've answered your question. The answer is squawks. Squawks, dude. Squawks. I mean, but bro, like we've like imagine like you ask the question that many times, which of course is just like stupid, but and everybody answers it and it's still like you still ask it. I'm on strike. Oh my goodness. All right. Well, anyway, let me send this out real quick before I forget. I like to do this while I'm on stream to keep myself accountable. But Joseph, this is for you, buddy. Anybody to trade right now? Anybody? There you go. There's your free month of MC, my friend. Use it wisely. All right, everybody. That's it for me. We are finishing our day up. 10 bands, $10,205 in our Percy Jackson. Very proud of that trade that we took there. Very proud. It puts the account equity at 570 plus 15, so 585 after taking out 100K for ourselves. So good times. Good times. There we go. I'll post that on Twitter. I'm probably not going to trade for the rest of the day. It's Friday. I want to enjoy my Friday. It's going to be nice out. I'm going to see if I can get another bee sting, not on this arm, but over on this arm to match. Hope y'all have a lovely day out there. Be safe. Be careful. If you're going to continue to trade, you be careful. Trump can tweet from that plane. Air Force One. It's a wild thing you can do. If you're going to party this weekend, don't party too hard. Don't drink and drive. If you are going to drink, catch an Uber, catch a Lyft. It's not worth ruining your life over or somebody else's, okay? Be good, everybody. I'll see you back here on Monday. Have a great weekend. Folks in Discord, don't go anywhere. Folks on X, folks on YouTube, thank you so much for tuning in. Take care. Love you. Love you. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.